Reejai. Well, I thought I'd better record something now. It's day 9 now. I've gone 9 days of just drinking water. The key things I want to tell you is that my energy level is extremely high, higher than it was before the fast. My activity level really high. I mean, I've cut the hedge, mowed the lawn. I'm supposed to be resting this week. This happened to me last time. Rest and fasting is supposed to be what's going to cure my body, inflammations and stuff like I have my arthritis that I'm doing an experiment with. But even though I'm not doing the resting part at the moment, too much energy. My inflammation is still clearing up my skin, my arthritic hand and stuff. It seems to be improving. But mainly, I just want to remind everyone, it's psychologically, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost nearly 28 pounds in 9 days. But I just want to remind everyone that this is a psychological experiment. It's about effortless willpower and self-control. But the word that really sums it up, because I've been talking to people while doing this, is temptation. If you understand and appreciate what temptation is, what this experiment is about is it humanly possible? Well, or is it possible for me to overcome temptation? Now, just to remind everyone, I've been morbidly obese for over 25 years. I absolutely love food. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the taste of it. I love the textures, and I love eating massive amounts. People would always ask me why I have to eat so much, and why do I have to finish the whole lot off whenever I make it. I never leave anything behind. Never. This goes back to my childhood. But to me, I said it's like food is an entertainment for me. It's like going to a cinema, going to the movies, watching half a movie, and then going, right, that's enough. I've had enough now, and just leaving. You wouldn't do that. You'd watch the whole film. Well, for me, it's the same with meals and food in general. Eat the whole lot. It's all there. It's available. Take it. Enjoy all the pleasure. Now, the bit I'd like to say is, for someone like that to stop eating dead is a massive thing. I just want to remind everyone, I had 2 or 3 false starts before this, where I intended to start a 40-day fast, but within 24 hours, I cracked. I gave in to temptation, or temptation arose. Now, what I want to tell you that's happening now is I was hit by temptation this evening, but I didn't crack. But that's the only time I really thought about food today. And I think it happened yesterday and the day before. So far on this fast, I think I've had 3 or 4 times where, seriously, I could have ended the fast because temptation popped into my head, and I could consciously see the thoughts. Oh, I'll just eat this. I can always start the fast again. It's no worries. It's all good. And thankfully, my mind generated a subsequent thought following the one about temptation. It came up with, oh, divert your thoughts, go to something else, and if you divert your thoughts, this feeling will soon pass. And I did that tonight, actually, and I did this last night. I diverted my thoughts, and it was gone within moments. I moved on to something else. But what's interesting is this concept of temptation, and whether it's possible to resist temptation. So if you understand what temptation is, and you're a victim of giving in to temptation, and that's things like biting your fingernails, smoking, drinking, behaving in a certain way that you would like to change, behavior traits, all these things, you can change them if you can understand how it's temptation that plays a massive part in keeping you the same. And that's what this experiment is about. Can you actually get it so temptation is not generated by your mind? I'm going to tell you, yes, you can. Certainly for the majority of the day, not for those 3 or 4 times where I felt like temptation. I'd like to experiment a bit further and find out just how that pops into my head, and whether it's possible to consciously control my mind so that it doesn't throw temptation in. Anyway, day 9, losing loads of weight, masses of energy, thought experiment going, or mind experiment going extremely well. So, Reejai, everybody, and much happiness.